Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. Kate promises Jason in his apartment that Carly will be released from prison if he testifies against Sonny. According to Kate, each of them wants something in this situation. Jason informs him that it was Sonny and never Carly or Pikeman who was his goal. Jason claims that Kate forced him into their original agreement by taking advantage of his memory loss and ignorance of his and Sonny's past. Jason questions whether the FBI is aware that he is abusing his authority to remove Sonny. While Kate acknowledges that his goals and the FBI's don't always coincide and that they might not be happy that he lost Valentin, Sonny is a far better target from their perspective. You have to give up Sonny in order to save Carly, Kate says. He gives him instructions to testify against Sonny in court and claim that Carly was acting on the recording. Jason is upset that they just had to deal with him once. Kate promises to give him some thought and to be present for the arraignment should he decide to alter his mind. Kate walks away. Kate shows up at Ava's Metro Court chamber. He requests to leave his bags here for the time being. She is completely unaffected. He clarifies that he must get to the courthouse and change. Ava assures her it's not a big deal and tries not to look at him as he transforms in front of her. Ava cautions Kate about Sonny's current volatility as he vents about him. He believes she is aware of information he is not. Ava promises to divulge a secret to him. After getting dressed, Kate says he believes she would trust him because it's clear he's not wearing a wire. Sonny is being severely undermedicated, according to Ava, who claims she discovered this by accident. She claims that during their time together, Sonny exploded a couple times. She took one of his 2 medications to be checked because it was so uncommon, but she took the incorrect dosage. She believes the other one is also not right. Is she telling Sonny? Kate queries. Because she thought he would blame her, she didn't. Besides, she was nervous about Avery's response. Kate is advised by Ava to exercise extreme caution when interacting with Sonny. Though it would be useful in her custody case if Sonny went for his throat, Kate thanks her for the information. Although Ava says she never considered it, it might be helpful. Carly gives Michael an update on the details of her arrest while they are being questioned by the PCPD. She adds that in an effort to deter Sonny from pursuing Kate, she sent Dante after him. He won't like it, but she needs Michael to do something. She states that there is a higher likelihood that she will be found guilty and that there is a good risk she won't make bail. She requires him to reconcile with Sonny and Joss to follow suit. Michael tells her he's made an attempt. Carly is aware, but he will need to persevere, swallow his ego, and rebuild Sonny's trust. This has to do with Donna, and Sonny isn't a trustworthy father. She is aware that Joss and he both understand Donna's preferences and that she feels secure with them. Diane isn't hopeful, but Carly feels that her charming and winning nature will come through in court. With tears in his eyes, Michael says he'll try to patch things up with Sonny and make sure Joss does the same. Carly sobs, saying that she will be able to sleep better knowing Donna has him and Joss. Michael claims that she is his top priority in this situation, not Sonny. Sonny arms himself in his office, ignoring Christina's call. Hearing his phone, Dante knows he's inside and plows through his door. Dante introduces himself as his father's son. Carly invited him as well. Sonny lets his kid in, and they talk about the circumstances. Sonny has been told about what is going on with Jagger, so he is aware that Carly is concerned. Though he's fine, Sonny acknowledges that he's mad. Dante claims that everyone, even Anna, no longer welcomes Kate. Jagger is actually in town to take him down, Sonny reveals. Sonny argues, just because you are paranoid doesn't mean they aren't out to get you, but Dante isn't sure. Sonny is aware that Jagger is probably promising Carly and Jason immunity in exchange for their deposition testimony against him. He is certain, though, that Jason and Carly won't turn on him. Dante requests that Anna be included in this since Kate has to be restrained. Dante is allowed to tell Anna what he wants by Sonny. Dante begs his father not to pursue Kate since doing so will only make him more determined to get to him. Son is correct. Sonny understands that. Brick notifies Sonny that Kate is in the courthouse after Dante departs. Taking his jacket, he walks out. After learning of Carly's incarceration, Christina tries to call her dad when she's at her house, but the call ends up in voicemail. When Alexis shows up, Christina questions whether Molly gave her a call. Molly is not satisfied with Alexis's response to the baby question on Perez's show. Alexis acknowledges it was never Christina's intention to discuss the baby or her sister's infertility. Molly considers keeping the child, though, after having her tantrum. That doesn't sit well with Alexis. The documents Molly insisted her sign but she refused to sign are given to her by Christina. She restates that she is the only relative with a biological claim to this child, should TJ come after it in the event that Molly and TJ split up. She believes that filing the custody petition she created is her only option. Once more, Alexis queries why she believes Molly and TJ will split up after 10 years of dating. They argue all the time over her, according to Christina. People argue and reconcile, according to Alexis, and it's possible that she is unaware of their current situation or their parenting strategies. Christina claims that neither of them has ever discussed taking time off, so who will look after her child? Alexis claims she is unaware of their intentions regarding this child. Christina asks, what's the difference between being the nanny and being the mother if she's carrying the child and will be the caregiver? Alexis observes Molly's sister is a planner, so just because she hasn't disclosed her plans doesn't mean she doesn't have any. Furthermore, Alexis notes that Christina frequently discusses their breakup and expresses uncertainty about what will next. Christina had to act quickly before they pulled her child from her arms because she still has hope that something will happen. Christina sheds tears. She has the responsibility for the baby's future since she is the one carrying it into the world. Knowing she's put her mother in a difficult situation, Christina will look for another person to assist her legally. Alexis asks her to consider whether losing her sister is worth breaking her word to her sister. In particular, if Molly and TJ break up due to Molly's constant fighting, Christina thinks this is the only way to protect both Molly and the baby. She will be aware that this child will have a secure home and a mother, possibly even two. Molly informs TJ in the hospital that Christina steadfastly declined to sign the documents. TJ believes they would not have been aware of Christina's plans if they hadn't watched the Perez show. Molly clarifies that Christina stated she kept the surrogacy a secret in order to keep them safe. Thinking it's a falsehood, TJ wants to know whether they have to go to court to resolve this. If it does, Molly hopes it doesn't get to that because then he and Christina will quarrel. She adds that the mother usually receives priority treatment from the court. Molly receives a call and a court summons. Molly informs TJ she will see the FBI agent at home because he is at the workplace requesting paperwork. Dante shows up later and requests to talk with TJ. He wants to know if Jack's or John Brennan's admission documents from the hospital still exist. TJ searches their system and discovers no records of him. Dante appreciates his time in looking. TJ doesn't remember the name of the FBI agent, but he does remember Dr. Robinson getting upset with him for wanting to release a patient before he was well enough. But how many FBI agents could possibly be out and about in this town? Michael tells Sonny that his mother instructed him to meet him here when he gets there. Sonny's attention is on Kate's and Molly's argument. Molly claims to Kate's that Sonny is her uncle and that she'll save him the hassle of digging her up, but she has never attempted to shield him. When Kate's notices Sonny close by, he starts to tease Molly to approach him. If Corinthos has attempted to convince her to undress or dance for him, he inquires. Kate's keeps pressing Sonny's buttons until Sonny steps in and intervenes. I got your girl Carly and your boy Jason because you threw them away just like you threw away Karen and Stone, he yells. Michael stops Sonny's father from lunging at Kate's, telling him that Kate's isn't worth it. Kate's gloats that Sonny is falling and Jason will speak to protect Carly. Regarding the upcoming General Hospital, Anna in Washington, D.C. Molly hears from Alexis that she has another brilliant idea. In court, Carly swears that Kate will accompany her if she goes down. Michael warns his father against providing Kate with the joy of locking him up. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.